2 pink lines. I found a pregnancy test in the bathroom trash, hidden under tissues, like you thought I'd never looked there. It's 2 pink lines that should have been the happiest moment of our lives, the beginning of our perfect little family, the proof that our love created something beautiful and permanent. But you've been avoiding me for 3 weeks, making excuses about working late, about needing space, about feeling sick when it's just morning sickness from the baby you haven't told me about. And then I found that hotel receipt from the Grand Plaza downtown, room 237, the same night you said you were at your sister's helping with their kids. The same night you came home at 2 a.m. with your hair messed up and your makeup smudged, claiming you fell asleep on the couch. It's the same night I called your sister looking for you, and she said she hadn't seen you in weeks. So whose baby is it really? It's a child are you carrying while you lie to my face every single day. I also found the prenatal vitamins hidden in your purse, the ones you've been taking for weeks without saying a word to me. The appointment card for Dr. Williams' obstetrics office, scheduled for next Tuesday at 2 p.m. An appointment you made. Using your maiden name instead of the name you use with me, you've been planning this entire secret pregnancy, probably calculating dates, figuring out timelines, maybe even hoping the baby looks enough like me that I'll never question whose it really is. You know what else I found? Those text messages you thought you deleted. The ones from a number you have saved as work emergency. But I know it's not your office because I called and asked. The messages talking about handling the situation and figuring out next steps, and he could never know. You've been having secret conversations about our baby, about my potential child, with someone else. Someone who clearly has more say in this decision than the man you supposedly love. I've been watching you for weeks now, documenting every lie, every excuse, every time your story doesn't add up. Like last Thursday when you said you had a dentist appointment, but came home smelling like men's cologne that definitely wasn't mine. Or Monday when you claimed you were shopping with your mom, but your mom posted on Facebook that she was at her book club all afternoon. Or yesterday when you said you were too tired to see me, but then posted a story on Instagram at 11 p.m. from some restaurant I've never been to. But here's what I don't understand. If you're cheating on me, if you're carrying someone else's baby, why haven't you just left? Why are you still here? Still sleeping in my bed? Still telling me you love me when I hold you at night? Yeah. Trying to pass this baby off as mine? Are you waiting to see who it looks like before you decide which man you want to keep? Or are you just buying time until you figure out how to disappear completely? Because if that baby is mine, if there's even a chance it's mine, then we need to stop this charade right now. I want to be there for every appointment, every ultrasound, every moment of this pregnancy. I want to feel the baby kick, help you pick out names, prepare the nursery together. I want to be the father I've always dreamed of being. It's with the woman I've loved more than my own life. But if it's not mine, you've been cheating on me while we were planning our future together, while I was looking at engagement rings and imagining our wedding day. Then I need to know now. I need to know who he is, how long it's been going on, whether anything about our relationship has been real or if it's just been a convenient cover story while you lived your real life with someone else. I know you've been Googling things like paternity test accuracy. And when can you determine paternity on your phone? I know because I've been checking your browser history every night after you fall asleep. You're already planning for the possibility that this baby isn't mine, aren't you? You're preparing for the conversation where you have to tell me that everything I believed about us was a lie. Do you remember when we talked about having children? You said you wanted them to have my eyes and your smile. You said you couldn't wait to see what we would create together, how beautiful our family would be. You made me believe that you wanted a future with me, that carrying my child would be a dream come true, not a nightmare you're trying to hide from. But here's what you need to understand. If that baby is mine, you can't just disappear. You can't just run away to whatever life you've been building behind my back. That child is part of me, part of my DNA, part of my legacy. And I will not be denied the chance to be a father because you decided our love wasn't enough for you anymore. Just tell me the truth. Tell me who he is, how long it's been going on, whether there's any chance this baby could be mine. Tell me if what we had was ever real, or if I've been living in a fantasy while you played house with someone else. I can handle the truth, but I can't handle any more lies, any more fake smiles, any more pretending that everything is normal when you're carrying a child that might not even be mine. Because regardless of whose baby it is, you're still mine. You're still the woman I built my entire world around, the person I can't imagine living without. If you want to be with him, if you think he can love you better than I do, then you'll have to prove it. You'll have to show me that what you have with him is worth throwing away 3 years of our perfect love. I've been piecing together a timeline, and the dates are interesting, aren't they? 8 weeks ago was your company retreat, the one where you said you barely talked to anyone, just attended boring seminars, and went to bed early. But I found the photos from that weekend buried deep in your cloud storage, the ones you thought you deleted. You in a group shot with your arm around some man I've never seen before. You laughing at something, he whispered in your ear. You two sharing drinks at what looks like a very intimate dinner, not a company event. And then there's Michael from accounting. You know, the one you said was just a friend, but who's been texting you at all hours for months. The same Michael who suddenly got very interested in your well-being right around the time you started getting morning sickness. The same Michael whose car I saw parked 3 blocks from our apartment last Tuesday when you said you were homesick all day. Coincidence? I don't think so. You want to know what hurts the most? It's not even the possibility that you cheated. It's that you don't trust me enough to tell me the truth. It's that you're making decisions about our future, about a potential child, without including me in any of it. It's that you're treating me like I'm some fragile thing that can't handle reality when I've proven over and over that I'll do anything for you. Is it because you think I can't provide for a family? Because I've been saving money for months, looking at bigger apartments, researching the best schools in our area? Is it because you think I'm not ready to be a father? Because I've been reading parenting books, watching videos about pregnancy support, imagining teaching our child to ride a bike, to read, to be strong and confident like you. I've been following you, you know, not in a creepy way, just trying to understand what's happening to the woman I love. Last week when you said you were going grocery shopping, you actually went to that coffee shop downtown, the one we went to on our 3rd date. You sat there for 2 hours checking your phone every 30 seconds, clearly waiting for someone who never showed up. You looked disappointed, maybe even a little scared. If this baby isn't mine, I need to know now. Not because I love you any less, but because I need to understand what we're dealing with. If some other man thinks he can just walk away from his responsibilities while I raise his child, He's got another thing coming. He thinks he can use you, then disappear when things get complicated. He doesn't know who he's dealing with. But if this baby is mine, if you've just been scared and overwhelmed and didn't know how to tell me, then we can work through this together. We can be the family I've always dreamed of. We can prove that our love is strong enough to handle anything, even an unexpected pregnancy, even the fear and the uncertainty that comes with bringing a new life into the world. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to stop lying to me. You're going to tell me exactly who you've been seeing? Exactly what's been going on during all those mysterious absences. Exactly whose baby you're carrying. Because I deserve the truth. And our potential child deserves to know who their real father is. You can keep playing this game. Keep pretending everything is normal. Keep hoping I won't figure out what's really going on. But I already know more than you think I do. I know about the secret bank account you opened last month. I know about the apartment listings you've been looking at in other cities. I know about the job applications you've been sending out, all to places far away from here, far away from me. You're planning to disappear, aren't you? You're going to wait until you figure out whose baby it is, and then you're going to run, either to him if he wants you, or away from both of us if he doesn't. You think you can just vanish and start over somewhere new where no one knows about? The mess you've made of our lives. But I already know how this ends. He's not going to stand by you the way I will. He's not going to love that baby the way I could, even if it's not biologically mine. He's not going to sacrifice everything for it. Your happiness, the way I have, the way I always will. When you realize that nowhere you run will ever feel like home because home is with me. When you understand that no other man will ever love you with the intensity and devotion I do. When that baby needs a father who will never leave, never give up, never stop fighting for their family. You'll remember what you threw away. You'll come back to me, and I'll be waiting, just like I always am. Just like I always will be. Because that's what real love looks like. That's what forever means. And whether this baby is mine or not, you'll always be mine. And I'll always be here when you finally come to your senses.